beautiful star babes. Thank you guys so much for tuning back into my channel. So today's reading is for all of you beautiful Pisces out there, sun, moon, and rising for your September 2020 guidance, my loves. So a little bit of disclaimer, honey. These readings are general, so they may or may not resonate. And honey, if this reading does not resonate with you, that is perfectly fine. Take what resonates and leave the rest, my love. And then you may feel called to check out another reading for another zodiac sign that's very well represented within your chart. Alrighty, so Pisces, let's talk about it. You guys have 3 major arcana cards here in your spread, all right? But you guys have 2 number 7s as well. So you have angel number 7, patience and planning, and angel number 7, choose wisely. Back of the deck energy, here's angel number 1, base chakra. Back of the deck energy here for the tarot, another major arcana card, the high priestess. All right, Pisces, let's talk about the obvious, okay? All of these 7s here. So you guys have 2 number 7s. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Lovers. You have the Star. And you have the High Priestess. This definitely symbolizes to me, especially with the number 7s being repeated. Definitely please watch out for that if you haven't seen that. But when I see number 7s, I associate with number 7 in numerology, which to me is that humanly deep inner need to find more depth and meaning and spiritual connection, right? Because, you know, especially here with the Lovers, you know, when I see the Lovers, of course it can mean, you know, excuse me, strengthened love and strengthened romance on a romantic level, strengthening the connection and romantic partner. But I do also see it as being in alignment or having balance or having all your subconscious, conscious, and superconscious mind in agreement. It's all being in agreement here. And I feel here that with patience and planning, the reason why you guys have the Wheel of Fortune and the Lovers here underneath that card is because I feel like the wheel may be turning a little bit slower for you. You may be guided to a time to really get to a place of finding that true inner deep, you know, that inner depthness that you may be yearning for, the answers that you may be yearning for, the truth that you may be seeking, that more, I guess I should say higher meaning, that higher power, that higher energy, feeling connected to that, having that stronger sense of spiritual connection here. And that's why you may notice that things are kind of slowing down for you, you know? The wheel is always turning. And I do see here that, you know, maybe recently you guys may have had some sort of like climax, or even if it's like maybe material things may be on your mind, since, you know, this is a red border card, which in this deck it does symbolize material abundance and prosperity. For the red border cards, maybe you may not find that the things that you are wanting or manifesting as soon as you want them to, or exactly how you would want them to, or maybe if you feel like it's not working at all, that your efforts are being unnoticed. It may be because this wheel here is turning, but it's turning a little bit more slowly for you to really find that deep inner peace, that find the deep inner self, to find that deeper spiritual connection, maybe getting to a place of a spiritual awakening, or just a realization that's going to be so beneficial to you both spiritually that can bleed over into your you know, our humanly life here on earth, you know, for things of the material plane, the earthly plane, the tangible things that we actually hold, right? Because with the High Priestess here, you guys, this is, you know, definitely about connecting to their intuition, really kind of being open to receptivity for all the guidance that the universe, God, the higher power, our spiritual team is giving us at this time. And I definitely feel that you guys may be guided towards being open to have that sense of a deeper spiritual connection, a deeper sense of meaning, a deeper sense of life, a deeper sense of your existence. Maybe you dive a little bit deeper into your spiritual journey. Maybe become a little bit more aware about certain things. And that's the reason why things may be seeming like it's kind of slowing down, because there's just a little bit more, knowledge you may need to learn. Maybe there's a little bit more planning that you need to do. Maybe you are learning a lesson of patience here, and it could be frustrating, but enjoy this moment and don't take this moment for granted, for this could be a moment of great lessons for you. All right. And then here with choose wisely here. So if you look at this card again, like you see this person here kind of sitting here meditating and also has his hands open like this. ready to receive, right? Receiving the messages. So I definitely feel that strong high priestess energy there with having that sense of receptivity to receive blessings, but also just receive messages and signs and being open and actually following the intuitive nudges that you're getting or the signs that you're getting. Definitely please pay attention to 7-7. If you're seeing sevens everywhere, 777. Please be aware of those synchronicities and be aware of the things that you are doing or thinking or saying while you see the number 7, right? But I do see, you know, choose wisely here, of course, as it's self-explanatory. I feel that it's saying be a little bit more mindful with the decision that you're making. Maybe take your time making this decision. Maybe it could be something dealing with your finances or just with material abundance here that you may want to happen rather quickly. But this is saying, hey, you may need to slow down a little bit. Press the pause button. Really, truly think this out and see if this is something that's going to be of your best benefit in the long run here. Ask for your spiritual team for guidance with this, would help making this decision. Do not rush when making this decision. Take your time. All right. But underneath choose wisely, you guys have the Queen of Swords and you have the Star, right? So when I see the Queen of Swords, I think of this energy of somebody who has kind of like a spiritual awakening in a sense, but more so of someone who has been through the dark. They've seen the dark. They've seen hell. They've come face to face with it and have then since risen up. They have been risen from the darkness and they now see the light. They're now living in the light. And through that, it wasn't necessarily the easiest thing, but it was something that was so memorable to the point to where now they're much wiser, okay? So I see the Queen of Swords as somebody who is wise through pain, through hurt, through trauma, through mistakes, through even through happy times. You know, it's all about the journey. So I see this energy here of saying, hey, take the knowledge that you have already experienced or take your experiences that you've had in the past and really apply that to the decisions that you need to make, okay? Take that and gain wisdom from it. Now with the Star here, I like to look at the Star as the fountain of wishes whenever I see it specifically in this deck here. But the Star is all about having faith, you know, keeping hope, keeping faith. Like the slogan I always say here on my channel, keep faith and keep going. And I definitely feel that the Star is that embodiment of that, you know, having faith that you can make the decision that's best for you, especially if for some of you, you may feel that it's a little bit mentally or emotionally taxing for you to make the right decision for you. If you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you to make the right decision, whether if it's something done with your life or somebody else's life, or if it's about your life that could trickle down and affect other people's lives within your circle there. But I do also feel this is also the energy of saying, have a little bit more of an optimistic mindset, you know, have the faith that whatever decision that you're going to make is going to be the best option for you. Right? Because with the back of the deck energy here being the base chakra, you know, some of you could be having some sort of blockage in your base chakra that's making you feel unworthy, that's making you feel like you're not good enough, or that you can't compete, or you can't stand next to somebody or something of that nature. And maybe for some of you, that's what's causing you to do things that you feel like you have to do it in a certain time frame, because that's the only time somebody like, you know, I'm going to put in quotes, you, or, you know, with your experiences or where you're at and like whatever it is that that mentally you think is holding you back. You feel like that you're having to have this time frame to, I guess, like submit yourself or submit your work in order to be recognized. Like, this is my only shot. But I am seeing here that just because offers are being given to you, okay, with choose wisely, I do feel that energy as well with you have many options, you have many, you know, different routes you can take here. It doesn't mean that every option is going to be as equally fulfilling, okay? And I feel that you're being guided to truly know your self-worth, okay? Through your pain, through your experiences. Know your self-worth. Know yourself, know your self-worth. Know how valuable you are. Have that sense of self-love and self-respect for yourself to know what you will and will not tolerate and put up with, and what you and your craft or your work or whatever it is that you're inputting here on material plane is actually worth, and how much value that has in it as well. Because once you have this sense of self-assurance here, once you clear any blockages within your base chakra or any other lower level chakras, base chakra or root chakra, as some call it, or your sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, any blockage that you cloud in them, your lower level chakras would then give you this sense of self-confidence and self-assurance that lets you know, that lets your mind know that, hey, I actually have value. I actually am worthy. I actually can do this, And I do definitely feel here that this could be something that's in alignment with your life's purpose or your destiny here that you're actually thinking about diving into. But I do feel this is saying, definitely take your time making this decision. Do not rush it. And just be mindful of the possible pros and cons. Okay. You may want to take this from both having like a balance between logical and practicality and spirituality as well. So looking at things from both a logical approach while having your spiritual faith that is going to work out for you. Wow. All right, so I'm going to pull a few cards here from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck to see what additional messages Spirit has for you. Divine Power, Divine Spirit, Love, and Light. What additional messages do you have for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for their September 2020 guidance? Please and thank you. All right, back of the deck energy here. You guys have, number 18, pleasure. Yes. So I do definitely feel here that if some of you have been, again, stressing or feeling some sort of pressure on making this decision, I feel like it's kind of saying, enjoy this moment. Enjoy that you do have these options here that you can take, and be grateful for them. Enjoy this moment. Wow. So let's see what you guys have here. So you have angel number 27, release. That's funny. Back to the deck energy here with pleasures, like both of these cards here with, arms wide open. So it's kind of giving me that message again with the High Priestess of having this sense of receptivity, being open to receive your blessings and knowledge and guidance, that your spiritual team is offering you. Beautiful. But also, just releasing things that are no longer serving you, releasing the things that are holding you back, releasing the things that are causing blockages here within your base chakra. It's time to let it go. All right. Anything that's not serving you or bringing value into your life, it's time to release it. Even if that's things that you are self-inflicting, that you are actually doing to yourself, whether if it's thoughts, physical harm, anything that's inflicting to you, that's not bringing value into your life. All right. Ooh, look at this. Angel number 10, discernment. Yeah, so definitely would choose wisely. This is definitely a time for you to use your discernment, to have a sense of increased discernment, to know what is best for you. Everything that's being offered to you doesn't necessarily mean that you have to accept it. At the end of the day, everybody has free will. Just like this guidance that you're receiving here in this video. At the end of the day, you should have the level of discernment to know if this is something that's meant for you or not. Just because something is presented to you, a possibility, an option, a message is being presented to you doesn't mean that it's necessarily for you, but it's up to you to know, have that sense of discernment to know if it is for you or not. If it's something that is going to bring value into your life or not. The last card you guys have here is, oh man, that's beautiful. Like I was saying earlier with self-love and self-respect. Angel number 6, self-love. Absolutely. This is time for you to put more energy back into yourself. Anytime whenever we have blockages in our base chakra, we can actually be really, mean to ourselves, really harmful to ourselves, especially on an emotional or mental plane. So put loving energy back into yourself, Positive thoughts create positive results. Whatever energy that you're putting out is what's you're going to receive back into your life. So whenever it comes to thoughts about yourself, be mindful of that. Even if it's jokingly, the subconscious can't differentiate between what's reality and what's not reality. If you're just joking or not, if you're completely repetitively saying that about yourself, then eventually your mind's going to believe it. So put more loving energy back into yourself. Show yourself some love, even on a material level. Do things that you feel is you showing yourself some love. It can be something as, you know, extravagant, or as you know, treating yourself to a spa day, or taking a bubble bath, or a spiritual bath. Or it could be something, you know, that could be like just putting some perfume on, and that's a way for you to express self-love for yourself, or beginning to start a new skincare routine, or just whatever feels best for you, that feels like you're putting more love back into yourself, and showing yourself that you do love yourself, showing your soul that you love your soul. All right. Whew. So let's see here. I'm gonna pull a few angel therapy oracle cards. Divine power, divine spirit, love, and light. What closing message do you have for Pisces, sun, moon, and rising for their September 2020 guidance? Please and thank you. All right. Back to the deck energy here. Ooh, cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. Wow. Yeah, so definitely, especially if there's a relationship, whether if it's romantic or not, that's hindering you, that's blocking you from growing, that's blocking you from moving forward, or that's instilling more fear into your life, or that's more draining than adding value into your life, it's time to let it go. All right. So let's see what you guys have here. So you have, ooh, goddess. You guys, that is definitely that high priestess energy. That is that divine feminine energy as well, because divine feminine energy is all about receptivity as well. Wow, beautiful. So this card here says, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. There you go, that I word again, intuition. Yes. Next card you guys have here is books. Wow. So it says your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. Kind of like I was touching on earlier, I feel like whatever it is that you're kind of being pushed towards, or that whatever it is you may be working towards, is something that is in alignment with your life's purpose. Wow. And your life's purpose could be, like this card says, involving spiritually based books here. I feel like this is a part of your destiny, in a sense, that you're kind of working towards. And that's why you're so passionate about it and you're so eager to get it done. But I'm seeing that it's time for you to kind of slow down a little bit and really think this through. Have a little bit of patience, so you can clearly discern what is real, what is true. You know, maybe somebody may be trying to pull a wool over your eyes and present something that, you know, is shiny and beautiful, but really in the inside, it's some sort of trick, or it's not what it was said to be. All right, next card you guys have here is, ooh, mediumship. So it says you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. Wow. So some of you may be maybe feeling this energy to really connect with departed loved ones. Whenever this card comes up, I do also notice that others have also kind of took this as a message of connecting with your ancestors, you know, through meditation, or just however you feel most comfortable with. But I do feel here that you may feel called or guided during September of 2020 to really connect with past loved ones, departed loved ones. Maybe that's who you may feel comfortable with calling upon to help you with decision making, to help you find a place of discernment, and to kind of give you that place of solace as well as you're going through this time of strengthening your discernment. And the last card you guys have here, wow. You guys, I can't make this up. Base chakra, just like the back of the deck energy from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. Wow. But yeah, this is exactly what I was saying, you know, with self-love, you know, put positive energy back into yourself. So this card here says, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Very true. Be mindful what energy you're spewing out here into the world, into the universe, because it definitely comes back to us. Whew. Well, all right, Pisces, that is all that I have for your September 2020 guidance. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for all of your love and support here on my channel. I'm sending you guys all of my love, and as always, keep faith and keep going. Bye, guys.